Hello, it's Monday today. I don't know how much I'm going to film today. I might make this into a two-dayer. I wanted to take you on a little trip out, you know, a bit of retail therapy, because ever since Christmas I've been thinking about having a day out to spend a little bit of my Christmas money that I had. I spent quite a bit of it on Amazon, to be fair, as you will have seen in the videos. It's about 5 to 2 right now. My daughter's cooking herself some lunch in the air fryer and I'm about to cook myself, I think, a ready meal, honestly, just to be quick. I've been just tethered to my desk today, really, so I haven't vlogged because it's not that interesting, really, and I've got a load more of that sort of thing to do. Our new Christmas tree has come and oh my goodness, it's small compared to the other one. You see those 2 blue bags there? That's the old Christmas tree. See that box there? That's the new Christmas tree. Izzy and I are dubious. Will it be bushy enough? It certainly looked bushy enough on Amazon in the picture, but it's done now. I am going to proceed with going up into the loft, get the box down for that, box it up, take it to a charity shop, and get Izzy to help me put all the Christmassy things in the loft so I can give this rug a good hoover, because it's not very easy with that clutter on it. I've just turned a nice music session opportunity down later in the week. My boyfriend invited me and I was so close to accepting, but really I want to sort my life out. I want to sort my home out, I want to sort my studies out of it because I need to get practicing for the next thing, and vloggy stuff as well. I don't want it all to be crammed in and squeezed in. I just want to focus a bit on just getting reset, ready for the new year ahead, really. My house has gone to the dogs a bit, I've got to be honest, with all the studying and rushing about. There's a few areas of clutter I'd like to deal with, some things that need a thoroughly good wash, like this door in front of me right now. I'm not showing it to you because I'm too embarrassed. But before I do anything else, I'm going to have some lunch, then I'm going to get back and do more desky bits. For the sake of speed and convenience today, I'm going to try this mushroom tagliatelle that I got from Farm Foods the other day. Apparently it doesn't take very long in the microwave. To prepare, place the bag on a microwavable plate with the vent side up, unopened, into the microwave. I can't remember what watts this is, and I'm not sure where it says. I'm guessing it's 800, because I think it was one up from the one before, but not the super good one. Let's give it 3.5 minutes then. So far today I've put one load of dry washing away and put a very small, actually, load on. I just kind of wanted things out of the way and I just chucked them in the machine. But it was a 28-minute wash. So I'll hang these out now while that is cooking. Oh, do we suppose that's all right? It's not actually moving, it's not going round. I'm going to fiddle with it. Why are you not moving? Is it this? Sometimes, you know, that plate comes wibbly wobbling. Moving now. Washing's hung out and Izzy's just been down sorting her food out. She's had chicken and breadcrumb bite thingies and hash browns and also a whole red pepper on a plate. Right. It's had its time. When I shook it, sorry, I'm pausing because there's a mess come out of it at the bottom. It's obviously split or something. Right, I'm gonna put it on a plate, well, a bowl, something microwavable in case it's not hot enough. Taking care to avoid the steam. I feel like I could do with an extra pair of hands. Oh, there it comes. Looks like a bigger amount than that tikka masala I had the other day. I think this looks like it wants a bit of pepper on it, but before I start adulterating it, I'm going to give it a little taste and tell you what I think of it. Smells good, actually. It smells herbaceous. Oh, that was very good. I'm definitely getting this again. I don't know if there's white wine in it and cream, but it tastes like there is. Really tasty. I mean, the pasta, I cook it a lot more than that when I'm doing it. I have it quite soft and squishy. My boyfriend likes it a lot more al dente, and this is a lot more al dente. Normally I wouldn't choose to have peas with pasta. Let's just try that combo with a bit of mushroom as well. It works. I would prefer something else like courgette maybe, but yeah, it works well enough. I'll definitely get this again. They were 3 for $5 at these meals. I got a pescatarian one, a vegetarian one, and a meatitarian one, so we can fight over the fishy one. That's so good. There it is, close up of the food. Right, it's 4 o'clock now, and in all this time, all I've been doing is a set list for Friday. Actually, no, that's not true. I had to sort out some feedback for a funding body that have funded the gig that we did last weekend, and we can't get paid until I've done this sort of feedback form thingy. And invoice, but the invoice was straightforward. The feedback form was not, because I couldn't get logged in. Anyway, that's all sorted. So that's what I've been doing. Now I need to post this to my friend Alan, and you might be wondering what it is. This is my friend Alan's flute prop-upper. Now my flute's got keys on it, as you have seen if you've watched my channel a lot. So if you put it on a table, it just stays there. Alan's flute is a simple system keyless flute. So it's like a well, it's like a long tube, I suppose. It's slightly tapered, but it will roll, or it can roll. If you put it down, there's a danger it will roll off the table and smash on the floor and get a big nasty crack in it. So he's made this, and he just puts one end in it and it stops it rolling. But he accidentally left it at my boyfriend's place, and he's been missing it. I found it there yesterday, and so I messaged Alan and said, would you like me to post it to you? And he promptly replied with his address, and oh yes please, if you can find the time. So I'm going to find the time now and just put that in a jiffy envelope, write his address on and take it down to the post office. Okay, it's done. I bet I've missed the post. It's 4:10, but oh well. But at least I can get it in and then it'll go tomorrow. Right, I caught the post office, so his parcel is going today. I got the box down from the loft with trouble. I had to get Izzy to help me because it ended up wedged between the light in the hall and the ladder, and I was stuck in the loft and couldn't get down because it was in the way, but she moved that for me. It feels very strange getting rid of that tree. I bought it when Izzy was about 1 for her second Christmas, so she would have been 1 going on 2, and she's never known any other Christmas tree. And that little one there, I mean, it's the same height, it says 6 foot, same as this one, the box says 6 foot, but I don't think it's going to be as bushy, but it will be a lot less labour intensive, so I kind of feel a bit sad. It's a bittersweet moment. I'm glad to get rid of the encumbrance of it because it's such a pain to put together, one branch at a time, unfolding every single thing, and the stuff that comes off it is just a nightmare. It won't go up the hoovers. You end up using a lint roller and all sorts to get them out. But right, I've got to stop talking now because the charity shop is closing in half an hour, so I need to pack it into that box, and I'm going to try and wedge it into my trolley, just end on. Sorry, those are my knickers on the radiator. You get everything on this channel. Right, see ya. Okay, the beloved Christmas tree is boxed up, and I got 25 minutes till the shop closes, so I hope I can carry it down without having to stop so many times that I miss it, because it'll be uphill on the way back. Look, I paid $34.97 for it 20 years ago nearly. It's gone, and I took the thingy off, the bag off there, and I kind of, oh, you should have seen me going down the street. I looked ridiculous. It was veering, zigzagging all around. I had a steady stream of traffic just when I needed to cross the road, and I was at an awkward angle on a steep hill trying to sort of wrestle it while about 20 cars went past in a tiny little road. Anyway, it's gone. They gratefully received it. I explained about you have to put every branch on one at a time, and it does shed. It's 20 years old, and they said, oh, that's fine, we'll explain that to the customer, and that's their decision. I mean, if you love the ritual of Christmas, you probably might enjoy the family ritual of everybody putting one branch on at a time. I don't know, we certainly did when we were younger. Now to sort all this stuff out and get it ready to go in the loft as soon as Izzy gets back, and I'll ask her to pass it up to me, and that'll be so much quicker than doing it on my own. Okay, I have been hoovering and hoovering and hoovering that rug with multiple different hoovers to see which one will get the things up, and well, jury's out. I think there are occasions when you need a plug-in hoover, and now would have been one of those occasions. I have lint rollered. I've been on my hands and knees picking the things up, and at a superficial glance from a distance, it looks free of them. Close up, however, there's loads of the little things, and the closer you look, the more just seem to appear, honestly. Isabel said, the trick is just don't look, Mum. So I should just take her advice, really. This has taken me up to 20 to 6 in the evening. I feel like I haven't really done very much today. It's just, well, I have. I've been busy the whole time. It's just everything I've done has taken a long time. So I'm going to have a rest. I'm going to treat myself to a bit of a sit down, watch some vlogs, and then I shall get the dinner on. And here I am in exactly the same position the very next day. It is 25 to 1 in the afternoon. And do you know what? This week, because I was focusing so wholeheartedly on my assignment before, I was putting things off, tax forms and invoicing and just all the boring things at the desk. So I've had quite a stint of that. I was hoping to get that all done yesterday morning and then go out and go shopping and stuff. That didn't happen. It spilled into today. I'm getting there. I'm stuck at a point now where I'm waiting for emails to come back before I can act on the next bit. So the next thing that I've been putting off is really ramping my flute playing back up, because I've taken a massive slower pace on it over the whole of Christmas, really. So I need to get back into that, because I've got something that I need to aim for in early February with that in the class, in the seminar. Of course, it's flipping lunchtime now. I don't even know what I'm going to eat. Oh, do you know what? I had a close call, a very close call with my assignment. You know, I was all like doing a party for one and dancing around the house with joy and everything over getting it in. Well, I had an email. We all had an email. Some of us didn't follow the upload instructions properly. I don't know how, because I read it, I thought, with a fine-tooth comb, but apparently I was not supposed to submit my PowerPoint presentation and my video in the same folder in the video portal. No, I was supposed to put the video in the video portal and the PDF file in a different portal, and apparently the email said if you do not put them in the right place and delete the other one in the folder, you will get 0 for your assignment. So I nearly got 0 for my assignment, so that would have been so disappointing. My daughter had an assignment capped at 40% when she was at uni because she forgot to change the colour on her Word doc that she submitted back from green to white. She's dyslexic. She never reported it the whole time she was there, and if she had, I bet she'd have got the proper mark for that assignment. Unis can be so cruel sometimes. Anyway, speaking of dyslexia, I finally had my needs assessed. Finally, I had an email today. I did put it in late because my assessment got delayed because the assessor had some ill health, so I was late putting it in, to be fair, but it finally came through. It's not much, but it's a bit of something. So basically all I get is, like, if I submit any written work, there'll be a flag up on it for the assessor to just say this person's got, you know, a disability which can affect her written work. I can't remember if they said specifically it would be that I was dyslexic. Anyway, so that's going to come up. If I was to do an exam, which I'm not really, the only exam I'm going to be doing is playing, and I don't think it's really relevant, but if I was doing exams, I would be allowed to have a 5-minute break every hour. And some extra times, like 15 minutes extra or 15%, I don't know, but because it wasn't really applicable to me, I didn't retain the information, I just agreed to it and then it went off the screen. Am I still glad I had the assessment done even though it was 450 quid? Yes, I am, because honestly I just feel so much happier with myself just understanding how I operate, even if it made no difference time-wise or anything wise. I suppose I could probably apply for DSA now. What I could do with is read it aloud software, because all the free ones, they're like, you can only use so many minutes per day and things like that, and I could do with, I want naturalreader.com, that's my favourite one of all the ones I've tried. Yeah, I should do that, I should contact them. I'm just thinking aloud now as I'm speaking to you because I hadn't thought of it. That would really help me so much, like when pages and pages come up to read, because quite often they do come in an accessible format with the uni as well. You have to click on the A and you can download an audio file, but it's so computery and the rhythm and the emphasis is wrong. So if it comes to a full stop, it doesn't do a little pause and then move on, it just blurts it straight on, and it can be quite hard to understand. So it's better than nothing. You can fold your laundry and read at the same time because it's audio, but yeah, it's not the best. Yeah, I should crack on and do that, really. That would be good. I was thinking of just paying for it, but it was quite expensive. It was cheaper than read and write though. Anyway, right, I'm going on and on now. Oh, I didn't have to look very far for food. Here is some leftovers from yesterday. Do you know what? It had veggie mince in it. It was dried, came in a packet from Lisbon last year, and this is just the last of it. And it's so delicious. Gave me wind though, so it's a good job I'm not planning to go anywhere later. Do you know what? I put that new Christmas tree in the loft yesterday after charity shop in the old one, and afterwards I thought, oh, do you know what? It does feel very light. It does say it's a 6-footer, but what if it's not even in the box? I'm going to have to check that, because if it's a problem I won't be able to get a refund next, you know, in December, will I, when I get it out again. So I'm going to have to go up into that horrible cold frosty freezing loft again later and just check it and have a little look. We're both very dubious. We think it's going to be a really crap Christmas tree. There's lunch and I'm going to pop a bit of cheese on it. My boyfriend is due 2 minutes ago, and there's one thing I know about my boyfriend: when he says a time, just get on with your life until he turns up, because it could be very late. Right, I've got the Christmas tree down from the loft. I always call the loft the cellar and vice versa. I'm going to get this thing open and see what it's like. I do hope it's just going to be okay. And you know what's going to happen, don't you? It's going to shed bits all over my rug. I should probably just put tarpaulin down. I can't be bothered to go and find one though. I'm not sure if I even own a tarp anymore. It might have gone when I moved house. Oh, it looks Christmas tree-ish. I can see a little twiggy branch coming up. Oh, it's very compact. I'm never going to get this back in the box. Is this enough of a convincement to tell me it actually is a Christmas tree? There's a note in there. Easy to fluff and shape. Before, after. Oh, right. Oh, I see. So it should theoretically be bushy. I think I'm not going to get it out because I know what will happen. Bits everywhere. I'll just show that to my daughter because she was most concerned. Okay, we've decided it is acceptable, so I'm going to pop that back in the loft. 4:10 in the afternoon, IB has now been, he's had his flying visit. He went straight for my puzzle. He sat there and he started doing puzzle, and I was trying to talk to him and you could tell he wasn't really listening because he was concentrating on the puzzle. He's had a cup of tea and I haven't, because I'm going to have one in a minute, because I'm going to go down and do some more flute practice. And we've been having biscuits. These are still from Christmas. Yes, I've been holding out for coffee. There's a little bit of coffee left in that. See, that's not enough for a whole one. I've been using my stove pot again, to be perfectly honest with you. I need to make a good start on this piece I want to do for my assessed recital. There's a bit of water went in there, whoops. I've been neglecting it all the way through the Christmas holidays because I've just been too busy. But today I'm not, so I'm going to get back to that now. Make a restart on it, like a rebirth. Get going from here.
I should point out that my boyfriend did come away from the puzzle and he sat on the sofa with me once I pointed out he wasn't listening. I want to do the puzzle. I want to sit and do the puzzle right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice my flute for like an hour or something, and then I'm going to treat myself to a prize of doing some puzzle.
It's this time in the evening, and I am having a lazy dinner tonight with my daughter. Oven chips done in the Apti fry, fish fingers in the normal air fryer, and broccoli and collie boiling away on the stove. Oh, I've got my reading glasses on. That's because I've been doing puzzle. So I practiced for a couple of hours. I did some puzzle. I was kind of buzzing up and down the stairs actually. I had a slightly interrupted practice because I was just helping somebody to convert a file. Their software was a bit out of date and they needed to convert something, so I offered. So every so often I was just nipping upstairs to have another go at that because we had a few tentative tries and got there in the end. But anyway, yeah, it's been a pretty uneventful couple of days. Hopefully I'm going to do something a bit more interesting tomorrow. I haven't decided what yet, but I've got a little bit more leeway now because I'm not back to uni this week or next week. It's the week after. So a bit more relaxed times ahead. Anyway, thank you very much for watching today's vlog. Do give it a like if you happen to like it, if you'd like to help support the growth of this little channel. Subscribe to watch more videos from me. Hit the notification bell and all, otherwise you might even not know I've uploaded. Ironically, even though you've subscribed, I'll put some playlists at the top here in case you want to watch some more videos from me right now, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!